The first thing you're going to want to do is separate the cards into their 3 different colors: blue, yellow, and red. Now, one player is going to be the blue player, and they're going to take all their cards and display them like I have such. And the other player is going to be the red player, and they're going to do that as well, but with their cards. For table space, I'm not going to do that. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're each going to secretly draw one of these yellow Guess Who cards, the mystery cards right here, and this is going to be your character. Your opponent is going to try and guess who your character is. So, now you're going to decide who's the first player. The person who's the most mysterious will be the first player, or you can do any way to decide who the first player is. And then that person is going to ask a question. So let's just say for this instance, I'm the blue player and I say, does your mystery person have a hat? And I'll look at the, now I would not actually be looking at this card, but my opponent would look at this card and they'd say, oh, this guy right here doesn't have a hat. And they wouldn't say that, but they'd say, no, doesn't have a hat. And so now I'm going to flip over all of the people that do not have a hat. And now it is the other player's turn, and they are going to ask a question. Now, if you ever think you have it narrowed down and maybe you know who the mystery player is for the other person, then you can, instead of taking your turn to ask a question, say, I think it's this person. So I might say, I think it's Joe. And then it would either be Joe and I would win, but in this case, it would be Jordan, it would be wrong, and I would immediately lose the game, and the other player would win. And that's how you're going to play Guess Who the card.